Hey everyone, Dan Peterson here with the Peterson Partners team at Berkshire Hathaway. I am here today with Marika Ponton of Floor Coverings International. How are you doing today?
I'm great, Dan. Thanks so much for having me.
Awesome. Hey, so tell us a little bit about your business and how you operate. It's a little bit different than what we typically see, but I think it's a great business model.
Yes, and different and unique is you don't know me that well yet, but I would say that's basically the definition of Marika. And it's one of the reasons of why I saw such opportunity and a way to differentiate myself in this business. So the basic model is that we don't have a retail showroom. Our showroom is our mobile flooring showroom, and that is a van. I call it lovingly my ugly little van, because it has the full, wrap on it with all the cool stuff. But I drive that van around to wherever the customer is, to their home or business, and I have over 3,000 samples of every different kind of flooring you could ever imagine right in the van. So the convenience factor of someone, a busy professional or a busy mom or dad, that doesn't have to run around to showrooms to get samples and see all of that. And especially lately, dealing with everything with COVID, we can bring those samples to them right to their own space, even leave them at their door so we don't have to go into their space. And they can make that selection in the privacy of their own home and see it with their light and their paint and their furniture. So that's really the differentiating factor.
Ah, great. Since you're primarily in in-home service, how's the current climate affected your business?
Deeply, deeply. In the beginning, it was, just terrifying. I thought, oh my gosh, I've just, gone and bought my own business. Am I going to make it? And again, going back to who is Marika, Marika is tough and resilient, and she will find a way. And so the franchise as a whole, and me included in that, it we've gotten creative. Like I said, we'll bring samples to you. I'll leave them at your door. I'm going through Lysol wipes like nobody's business, wiping down all of the samples, leaving them at your door, and letting you kind of review them, and then coming back, and maybe you need something different. Maybe that didn't work, a different color, and I come get it. Or multiple options. Another option is you are okay with me coming into your home with my mask and booties and gloves. And I don't look as fabulous as I do right now, but who cares? Because we still get to have that appointment with those safety factors. Or what has been happening quite a bit is exactly what we're doing right now, is a virtual consultation. And people, we get on FaceTime or Zoom or whatever it might be, and I show them samples. They have to do the measurements for me, which has been interesting. But it's working, and I walk them through that, and I check them as best I can, kind of with the caveat that if there's anything missing here, that we'll deal with that during installation. But there's lots of options. And so it's just like any business that goes through a tough thing, like all of us honestly are going through right now. You have to be creative, and you have to find new ways of making things work. So yeah, it's a new way, but we'll find a way.
Absolutely. Well, I see a lot of people doing home projects, and at Home Depot. Are you seeing an uptick in your business for flooring projects?
It's better than it was 2 months ago, let's put it that way. And I would, what I'm seeing is people are still buying and selling. So I'm hoping you can confirm that as well in your business,
Yeah.
because a lot of the work that I'm doing right now has been empty homes where people are getting ready to move in. It needs new flooring, and that's actually a wonderful thing with COVID, because we don't have the people in the home. We don't have to worry about that. I can go, they can give me a lockbox or whatever it might be. I can do the measures myself. But to answer your question specifically, yes, it is better. It's not where I was pre-COVID, but I'm still in business and I'm still operating, and there are jobs. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Well, how do people get a hold of you, contact you?
Anyway, pigeon, whatever, carrier pigeon, anyway, but best way is my cell phone. The 404-692-4414. I answer that personally. I have a business line. I have a website, which is Flooring Intown Atlanta. And then I have all my different social media, which is really, really a great place to go to get ideas, because I post all the pictures of the past projects. And that really helps people go, oh, I want that, or I want something like that. Kind of like you guys do too. It's really helpful to just see the different, oh, I want a style like this. Oh, I don't like this. And that's actually helpful too. And that routes me in a different direction. Like, okay, here's what I need to look into. So any different way, or email as well. I mean, it's this world again, going what we're in, there's so many ways to contact, but the cell phone is the best.
Okay, awesome. Do you have any special offers for our viewers today?
I sure do. Anyone that contacts me from knowing your company and having watched this video, I am offering $250 off their project, of any kind of project.
Awesome. So do you have anybody that you'd want to nominate, other small business owner that you'd want to nominate to do a community spotlight with us?
I do. And before I forget, I do have one, but I do want to mention, of course, how I got connected with you is Rob Kiley of Armstrong Relocation of United Van Lines. And he just raves about your company and you and working with you, and how much he appreciates the referrals back and forth for the moving services. So I have to throw that out there, that I really appreciate that. But someone else that I would like to nominate is a gal. Her name is Cara Roselle, and she started a new company in the last year as well, and it's called More Breathing Room. And she's a professional organizer. And it's just, number one, women have to support women in business. So that's one piece of it. But we connected a few months ago, and it was right around the COVID time. We started getting to know each other better. And the reason I bring her up is not just that it's a small local business, but when I was freaking out about COVID and how was I going to make it and how was I going to pay these bills and everything that I've just invested in this business, this lady literally just made me feel better by a conversation. And she baked me the most lovely loaf of bread and delivered it to my door, just out of kindness and being a lovely person. And I will never forget that, because those small kindnesses are what our world should be based on. And it touched me so much. And it's an easy thing. She said her kids helped her with it. But to bring it to my door just to make me feel better because we're all isolated and everything, that's someone who deserves to be spotlighted as a local business, in my opinion.
Awesome. That is a neat
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Very neat.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. Anything else that you'd want our viewers to know?
Yeah, I do want to mention one thing about, I didn't get too much into every different thing that I do, but I do want to go a little bit into the products that I offer and what I do specifically. And of course, when you think of flooring, it's carpet, hardwood, solid and engineered, the luxury vinyl plank. But something that I'm having a really great time with are some of the more unique products that you wouldn't necessarily think of all the time. And one of those being rubber gym flooring. And people are doing it in home gyms, in basements for actual workouts. But it's great just as a unique type of flooring that is easy to clean, highly durable, and has some color aspect to it too. So when you think of flooring, there's so many different options. And that's why a business like mine, that you can literally talk to the owner, who would be the one showing you the products and talking you through, can bring up unique ideas that you may not have ever thought of. And I've had 3 or 4 customers now that have done the rubber flooring just this year, and they still thank me, like, thank you for that idea, because it's just cool and it works in their space. And that brings me so much joy in this business, to see that I actually made someone's house better. So
Awesome. Well,
Yep.
great. Well, thank you again. It's been a pleasure to talk to you again. Tell Rob hi. I'm sure I'll see him as well.
Exactly.
He does an awesome job, so I like him.
Good. I like him too. I like him too. Yeah, we'll give him that. But no, thank you to you and all of your team so much for this opportunity and for highlighting me and giving me this time. Truly appreciated.
Awesome. All right. Well, you have a great weekend.
You too, Dan. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.